We're back with another YouTube video. We got Brahmas versus somebody UFL. Bro, I was look chat, hold on, my chat. I was gonna react to the Ryan Garcia and Rolly fight, but I'm not gonna go react to it because I already watched it live. So I paid for the stuff already and watched it live. So there's no point for me to do a fake reaction basically. So I already watched it. So yeah, my opinion. You can't just go off one knockdown and say he won the whole fight. So I do think Ryan Garcia won, but I mean he did get knocked down. So I mean they're going off a knockdown though. So that's basically because look, Ryan Garcia won the first round 10-9. The second round goes 10-8 because he got knocked down, and then the rest of the rounds I think Ryan Garcia won. So I think Ryan Garcia won. Should I won that fight? He got kind of robbed, but I mean I might be biased because my favorite boxer is Ryan Garcia, but yeah, I don't know. Let's get into the video though. Week 5, I think. Week 5, week 6. I don't know. We go off the records. Week 5, week 6, right? Week 6, yeah, week 6. At the Brahmas. Let's go.
You just need a mature football adult, and right now they're asking the old quarterback to be the football adult in the room.
And from the 13-yard line, going to work, floats it down the side.
No! First play of the game.
Justin Smith.
First play.
Up inside the 35.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. Watch Justin Smith. So he's on an in-breaking route. The quarterback leaves the pocket. He's the deepest receiver to that side, so he goes deep. That's his rule. It's executed perfectly, and he's wide open.
Second down and 8 at the 29. Hogan in a clean pocket into traffic, and that ball almost intercepted. Is it picked, or did he hang on for the catch?
So now he's going to slide the protection right. Red is right.
Here comes pressure.
Get down to the ground.
Pressure from the edge from Ronnie Perkins. Brad Wing, second in the UFL, averaging nearly 50 yards per punt.
3 yards per punt.
Near the sideline, looking for a little space is Davion Davis, and he finds Davis across midfield, and Davis tripped up as he gets across the 40-yard line by Bo Pete Keys. Second and 7, Person again, nice cut, first down, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal Birmingham. On 2nd and goal,
touchdown.
Back to the ground again, and
touchdown.
to the end zone finds Ricky Person. His second rushing touchdown of the year, and the Stallions' second rushing touchdown this season. They've got the 6-0 lead.
Well, what worked earlier in this series will work again, and that's coming right over here over this left side of the offensive line. And watch the hole that opens up on the left side. Good hesitation from Person.
That's
Second
bullshit.
down and 7.
That's bullcrap.
Off the play fake, Hogan under pressure again, and down he goes at the 31-yard line.
41 almost got that sack. I got that
got there first and pushed him right into Perkins.
But if you just look at his designed runs and scrambles, they were about 50-50, and he's an athletic guy.
Down the sideline, nice throw, finds Dion Kane, and that's a first down. Outstanding play from Peasley.
You know, if I'm a quarterback, I'm like chomping at the bit. I'm like, hey, Skip, put me in, man.
Second and 7. Peasley lost it.
Oh, bro, got crushed.
By the Brahmas.
Bro got crushed, bro. Anyway, we could put this on slow-mo. Slow-mo right here. Oh, I want to see this.
Looking at the bit, I'm like, hey,
I want to see this.
Put me in, man.
6, backside pressure. Peasley lost it. Ball is out and recovered by the Brahmas. Never saw that pressure, and the sack coughed up and recovered by Matt Godel. Rodgers will let it go, and Wing able to down it inside the 5. Outstanding punt, good coverage. 0 for 4 on 3rd down today. Motion across from Stevenson. The give to the motion man, and Stevenson hit in the backfield for a loss. Trey Norwood
Damn.
3rd and 2. Cookus, there's the slant, big gain. Rogers got a block down the sideline. Touchdown, Birmingham.
Touchdown.
Watch these two linebackers, and you're going to get a motion out of the backfield, which forces the linebacker out, which what does it do? Create space right here. So what do? Exploit the space, and they do it with a little bit of a stop and inside breaking slant right there, and Amari Rogers is gone. Beautiful move right there, avoids the tackler, and look at this delay right there.
Brahmas.
And then he gets inside. That's a
Brahmas doing Brahmas things.
Patience he displayed to not exploit that space too soon, and then boom, the ball is there. It's on time and it's on target. That always equals yards after the catch. Good job by Cookus. Keeps his eyes frozen in the middle for just a beat. That allows Tavante Beckett, number 1, the linebacker, to just freeze. And then it's a touchdown for Birmingham. Great series right there. Come right back to it, and they're able to execute and get that ball into the end zone.
Fumble.
Fumbled and then out of bounds as Jontre Kirkland.
And certainly, Joe, the one thing I can't help but notice, and you've talked about it as well, is how good he is when you're going fast. It's not a lot of thinking because he hasn't been in this offense a ton.
Hogan chased again, throws. Hanging on is Stevenson.
You know, you never know, even though it's going to stop on first down. Let's take a look
That
at
hurt.
the last 2
That hurt.
plays.
I know that
This was
hurt.
the play right before that. Hogan, the scramble, and Stevenson. Watch Stevenson go up in the air. Man, terrific job. Lands on his backside. He goes Stevenson for that catch.
From the 47 on first down. Going deep is Hogan. Smith inside the 10 and out of bounds with 3 seconds to go.
On the field to try to make it a 1-score game.
And Vizcaino from
Destroying
26
still hurt.
is good. And San Antonio with a burst of momentum going into the locker room.
He's playing pretty well with that. I appreciate you, Coach.
Birmingham football to start this second half. And Amari Rogers trying to find a little bit of run.
Fumble.
Fumbles the football. It bounces forward, rolling into the arms of one of his teammates and pouncing on that football to save the possession. For the Brahmas, they're 3rd in the last 4 drives. And a good punt all the way back to the 30-yard line. And to the edge with a nice return. But we'll wait and see about this flag.
Omaha! Race it!
2nd down and 10. Cookus, keeper, going nowhere. He'll lose a yard. Well defended. And then Prince Amili with 49-yard try for Mevis.
44 to 45,
Good
43,
snap
49,
and hold,
50,
and
50.
Mevis right
50,
down the
50
middle.
basically.
That's a big 3 points. It takes it out of the 1-score territory. Third down and 6. Hogan pumps, pressure comes, down he goes. Sacked by Carlos Davis at the 11-yard line and putting the Brahmas to sleep. Will he here on 3rd and 2? Gives instead to Marable. Had the option, and instead of taking himself to the outside, Joel, he handed to Marable and nothing doing.
Yeah, but
Bow.
I thought that they should have gone for it right there. Plus side of the territory, plus side of the 50. You know, that field goal doesn't really do anything from a 2-possession, 3-possession game. They've gotten a couple of them. That would have been a third. It would have put a touchdown on the board. But that bounce off the face mask, you know, that's tough to swallow.
Bo Pete Keys at the 35-yard line goes down. He was 4-man rush. Hogan with time, dumps it short, buried. Outstanding coverage. Kiava Tizzino leading the way. He had Chappelle Russell on his hip and no.
Damn.
Beasley steps
Wow.
out to throw. Open on the sideline is Cade Johnson, and Johnson down to the 40-yard line with his 4th catch of the afternoon. 26 yards on the play. Beasley spinning away from pressure with a flag down behind him.
It makes it really difficult to add guys in that run game so that you have those opportunities for the running back to make one guy miss.
Hand off Marable. Nobody missing on Marable.
Of the field goal unit.
So now first down, Peasley will keep a little spin trying to get away from Lonnie Phelps, and Phelps second and goal. Cookus swings it out. Jay Sternberger for a Birmingham touchdown.
Jay Sternberger. Who the fuck is Sternberger? Sternberger. Jay Sternberger. Who the fuck is that?
For Case Cookus and the first touchdown of the year for Sternberger. 24-3 Birmingham.
And we have one more talented quarterback on the broadcast. It's Joel Klatt. So I'm going to listen to his question so I can ask you it.
Coach,
I know this guy. I seen this guy somewhere. Clemson's coach.
I'm gonna,
Joel?
look at this. We got a
For
pick here.
interception.
We got a pick here going back. Let's.
Maybe return for a touchdown.
I might be. That is Stephen Gilmore. He had 7 pass breakups before this. Well, we got a lot to get to. Just tell Coach thank you for his time.
His wife, Mrs. Holtz, she desperately wants him to shave, and we may get it today.
Well, that'll help. Deion Kane with the pluck on the sideline and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. There is a flag down.
Defense, penalties decline. That's all the play. First down.
That was good to hear.
Yeah.
First down at 10. Cookus with pressure coming. Down he goes. Kobe Jones gets to Cookus, and Case being helped up after the sack. 4th and short, handoff, fumble. The ball popping out at the end of the play, and it's recovered by Birmingham. Tay Crowder.
This is some trash ass shit.
Hands. Handoff again, Marable. Turns the other way, he'll lose a yard. And a 26 to.
Put me out there. Put me out there. Put me out there. I bet I go stupid. You put me out there, I bet I go stupid. Trust me. I will go stupid. If I was out there on that field, going stupid, I'll go stupid, bro. Trust me. Trust. Yo, chat, look, I burned myself. I burnt myself, look. I had a bowl of food, right? It was super hot, and I dropped it. It was worse than this. Most of the red cleared up, except that one spot. I don't know, but it was really bad. But thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and this video. I know I haven't did much videos today.